We know that uploading wearables can be a bit tricky sometimes. So, well, especially when they don't fit our criteria or there are some errors on the files. That's why we are improving the way we are displaying errors so creators can understand and fix those errors faster. From the marketplace point of view, we are adding the location and state filters to help users discover the best land or states according to their needs. We are also adding rental period and price filters to help the users discover new lands for rent. Sorry. And we are also removing the load more button, and we are getting the infinite scrolling into the marketplace. That will surely save a lot of time and clicks to the users. And as our last feature that we're going to present as a coming soon, um, we are presenting buy NFTs with fiat, which will let users buy the loved wearables and using their fiat currencies, right? With credit card or debit card, with the Transact and MoonPay providers. So thanks everyone for attending this technical AMA. We are super excited to share our progress with you, and we would love to hear what you are thinking about this or other features that are coming. Here's a Slido sorry, Slido slide again. You can get in the Slido, ask any questions you want. You have the QR here or the ID. We'll be waiting for your questions.
Thanks, Edgardo, for the presentation. Okay, he's already mute. That was awesome. Okay, let's go with the slide of questions. Can you zoom a little bit? One more. Nice, great. Okay, first one. Is it possible to place a microphone in a scene to receive sound from users? I'm investigating a way an avatar could listen and talk to a user. This is not possible yet. In the scene, there's no way to communicate with the com server, but the team is taking a look into how they can implement it, if it's feasible or not, because there are some private user things that need to be into account if they want to expose those data. Okay, next one. Let me mark this as done. There used to be an option in Marketplace to switch from Polygon to Ethereum network to find L1 wearables. How do we do that now? Thank you.
So, hi everyone, Juanma from the DApps team as well. So with this new redesign from the marketplace, we moved the filter to the listing sections. So the default section is the items one. So the filter is not there by default. But if you switch to the listings one, right in the left panel, down the price filter, there's gonna be a network one where you can switch between the layer 1 and layer 2, meaning Ethereum and Polygon. So yeah, it's the same functionality as before. It's just like in another place. So you should be good with that.
Okay, next one. Can you talk a little more about the theme campaigns and what exactly what is that is? I don't know, Nico, if you want to take it.
Yes, sure. So actually, this is something that we already used for the holiday season campaign by the end of last year, and we also use it for the first time in the Metaverse Festival back in October/November. So this is going to be more or less the same campaign where creators can submit their collections using a specific tag that we will communicate in the following weeks. And those collections with the tag are going to that obviously have to be themed around for example, now that we are going to launch this for the fashion week, there have to be items related to the fashion week. It would be wearables for emotes. All those items with the tag will be featured in a special section in the marketplace dedicated for that event specifically.
Thank you, Nico. Okay, next one. Is it possible to add a plugin for creators to implement We Meta analytic tag? Whoa, we don't have an answer for that, to be honest. Um, can you write down in the chat what is that plugin, or what is the outcome of what do you need there? I don't know if the ones that create that question wants to expose it a little bit here with open the mic. Okay, all yours. Okay. Do you want to talk? Don't be shy.
Hey, yeah, sure, happy to talk.
Yeah.
Basically what we have, and it's been implemented, I think, by 300 different scenes so far inside of Decentraland already, is it's just like really deep data analytics tracking for creators or DApp developers for anything they build inside of Decentraland. Um, and like a barrier to entry for a lot of people who use it is that they have to go to our website, analytics.wemeta.world, and actually create an account and then create the scene and then copy the code and then take the code over to their scene editor and paste the code there. And so there's like a lot of friction points. Um, and so I'm wondering if it's possible to like make it easier for the user, because there's a lot of people who have implemented it and a lot of people who want to implement it, obviously. And a lot of people who have like taken the time to go through all those steps. Like I said, I think it's like 350 or something like that at this point. And so I'm just wondering if it seems like you're creating a lot of great tools for uh, developers and for DApp developers and content creators. And so I'm wondering if we can just make that a more streamlined process for them.
One question, Winston. It's not possible to add the tracking into the scene already?
It is, but um, I'm just wondering if we can make it easier for people.
Do you mean like having a built-in library, for example?
Maybe, yeah. I'm
Okay.
not. I gotta be honest. I'm not the most technical when it comes to how to implement it. Um,
Okay.
I'm just thinking like how to make it possible.
I don't know if you know my user at Discord, the Decentraland Foundation Discord, but you can ping me there and we can discuss different alternatives. That is something that is going that needs to be cared about by the SDK team, but we can also with Nico Earnshaw, we can think different alternatives.
Okay, cool. And
Thank
it
you.
sounds like yeah, it sounds like I should talk to Scott too. Okay, so I'll message Scott and then I'll message you on Discord. What was your Discord again?
Nacho. I think this year Nacho.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you.
No problem. Okay, cool. Next one. How can we, the casual user, best help the developers improve the apps in the Decentraland? Okay, that's a really good question. I don't know if Gino, you are here by chance, but I know that you have been using a tool to gather feedback from different from the community. So I guess that so far it's not easy. The only way is just to publish a proposal in the DO or maybe create an issue on GitHub. But yeah, that is the link that the folks are sharing, the centran.cani.io. You can add there your proposal and maybe the features that you want to be you want to see live. And everyone can vote and that is the way that you can help us improving all the tabs. Thank you for sharing the link. Lautaro, do you want to add something?
Yeah, sure. Um, sorry. If you see any bug on any of our applications, we are always taking a look at the Discord sections, the marketplace, and the builder and the help one. So we also profit a lot from the reports that the people do in the Discord, and we would love to see also your feedback and any reports or anything that you would like to comment on the apps that we build.
Okay, next one. We'll be able to share our favorites with other players. I don't know what do you mean with favorites, but if you're talking about wearables and maybe a wish list, yes, that is the our outcome with the favorites in the marketplace. Okay, next one. Can you help with preparing a specification section for the proposal? It requires software engineering skills. Yes, I think that we can help with that. I think that I will need more context, but if I will leave you if you want to take the mic. Um, no? Okay, cool. Next one. When will the purchase with fiat option be available? Nico, do you want to take this one?
When will the purchase with fiat be available?
Yes.
Right now, you can top up your wallet with Mana currently in the marketplace, but we are working on an integration to buy directly the NFTs using your credit and debit card. That should be released in the next couple of weeks. Cool.
Great. Okay, next one. Is there a way for me to send a link to my wearable sale page, or will be able to see all the wearables that I'm selling at once? That's a really good one. You can share your store, but I think that you can't share the wearables on sale. So that's a really good one. Yeah, we can take notes on that. Thank you.
You can share your store
Yeah,
link, right?
yeah, exactly.
If you
But
go
this
to my
one is more like just sharing on all the things that you have for sale, and not all the things that you have created on.
Yeah, there is a workaround right now that would be to you can just go to any account, remove the not on sale field. So that's going to show only the wearables on sale for that account. And then you can just modify the URL and paste your address in the URL, and you can share that link. So that's gonna show your wearables that are currently on sale. That's a workaround that you can use right now. That's definitely a good feature that we can work on. That's a great idea.
Yeah, you can share an example if you want in the chat.
Yeah.
And also we're gonna cool. Okay, next one. What updates are you in particular most excited about and think will make the most impact? Well, I can't speak for the whole team, so I think that is not in the list. For me, my take is not in the list. It's not coming soon. It's coming. I think this year. I hope, but I can't tell. I don't know if anyone of buying NFTs with fiat is going to have a great impact as we are at the Metaverse Fashion Week is coming. People will be able to join the metaverse and the event by just using the credit card, which is something that they are used to. So for me, it's that. Nico, or yours?
Obviously, this is a personal opinion, but I'm really excited with the last release we have with the full width and the filters and the new layout in the marketplace because it came with a huge improvements for mobile. So if you enter the marketplace through your phone, it's a much better experience, and we'll be working mostly all the features that make sense to also be supported in mobile. So it's for me, it's a huge change in the way we are doing things.
Anyone else from the Dapps team want to share their the more excited feature? No? Okay, Cool. Well, next one. Any plans to give landowners more VP and or better limitations instead of giving words better limitation in general? Uh, I think that I need to defer this question to, I don't know if Mati Pentra is here or or not, but we will need to answer it of async uh, because we are not the world team. So sorry for that. Maybe you can send a proposal to the DO with this if you have any idea already. Uh, okay, I think that this is the last one. Let's wait a little bit if we have more, or maybe if they want to open the mic and ask a live question. We have 36 more minutes, so
Yeah, feel free, anybody, if they want to ask away, unmute yourself. And oh, there's another one came in. Another.
oh well, that's a really good question. We present ourselves in the first Tama, but we mostly care about smart contracts. We build the smart contracts, land, states, wearables, collections, emotes, whatever. And also we build and maintain the dApps that the users are using, like the marketplace, the builder, an account. And also we provide some open APIs like the NFT API, the lands API, and and also, well, we have a transaction server would help us relaying transactions in Polygon. Also, all the libs that you use to connect in Ethereum and Polygon, switch networks, everything is open in Slack, so you can, sorry, in GitHub, so you can take a look and use them. And also we maintain along with other folks of Decentraland a lib, which is the Decentraland UI, where we have all the UI components of the team.
I've got loads more questions. I'll keep asking if nobody else comes up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
Go. Okay, well, we have. Could you make it easier to transfer a wearable to another user, especially like an allow list to existing customer? That could be a feature, yeah. I think that is mostly related to an idea we we have been having for a long time, which is when you join an event and you receive an airdrop, we have something that it's called a reward system or reward server. The idea is to see how easily and feasible it is to open that server to to the community, so they can have a way to create campaigns and distribute wearables to the attendances. So everyone will be able to create a campaign, set up some magic or if, for example, to other wearables, and that's all. The reward server is in the hands of the services team, so I think that they can have more context about that. And okay, let me mark as done. Next one. Some NPM packages are easy to add than others. Are there any limitation? Okay, who wants to take this one?
I'm not sure if the packages that you are talking about are about the scene or if they are about the things that we are creating, right? Can you specify if you have any issues with the, I don't know, the UI package, the marketplace, or any other library? We would like to know which one are you having trouble using, so we can create a better README, or we can improve it to make it easier for everyone to use.
Yeah. Also, if you find any any issues like installing the packages, you can always just submit an issue on GitHub, and we will take care of it. So that's another way to get in contact with us.
Okay, I will need 2 or 3 seconds.
API.
Okay, that is it's like a general question, right? It's not related to the central. Uh, if you have a link to the npm package, maybe we can help you. Okay.
We're seeing it's a same problem.
Okay, Coin, do you want to ping us to ping the SDK team help in the Discord channel? That's going to be the best path. Okay, is there plans to add more open source model to the builder resources? I think that you mentioned or you're referring to the asset packs that are in the builder, right? Not in that. Okay, resources. Nico, do you want to take this one? You have more
Yeah,
control.
this is I mean, I don't know if like these are not particularly assets. Maybe it's a little bit more complex, but this is a library that it came out recently, where you can find really cool stuff or free pre-fabric stuff to put on your scenes.
Okay, cool. Next one. I second I withdraw question, but also for selling. Takes many steps, putting the price twice and allowing access to then signing again. Any way to simplify? Uh, what was the question? I lost. I have short memory. Chela, do you want to mention the question? Pointing the question. I'm not sure what you are referring. He has the robots transferring water. Oh, okay, yeah, but he means the airdropping. You're saying that you, for example, you have a lot of wearables and you want to say, okay, I want to sell all of these wearables with this price, right? Something like that. You can take the mic if you want to. Okay, I will give you
Yeah,
some
sorry
time.
about that. I figured it'd be easier to speak. So yeah, I have a ton of wearables in my closet that I want to sell, but I have to sell each one individually. And in order to sell each one, I have to click on the wearable, click on the sell thing. Then I have to put in the price twice. Then I have to allow access. Then I have to sign the transaction. And sometimes it gives me an error that says that I have to switch to Polygon network. So then I have to do it 2 or 3 times. It's just really cumbersome. And I was wondering if there's any way to simplify the process of selling a wearable so that I can sell lots of them, more of them.
Yes, yes, totally. I get what you mean. Uh, there is a way to do that by having a new smart contract, because right now one order is a transaction. You need to create an order. You need to send a transaction to create an order. So, and you can create a bulk orders by sending one transaction. So if we want to allow that case or that feature, we will need to have a way where you can create multiple orders by sending just one transaction. That is a really good idea, to be honest, but it requires a lot of effort. So I think that is not going to be anytime soon, but definitely, Nico, we need to evaluate it.
Thank you so much. And I'm still willing to do each wearable individually because I may have to set a different price for each wearable and stuff like that. If I could batch it, that would be great. But hopefully it would just take 1 or 2 clicks instead of the whole process that we're doing now.
The
Thank
blockchain
you
is
so much.
that's blockchain is hard. You need to do a lot of manual things. Sorry.
Part of the reason that we are asking you to put the price twice and all that is because you would be surprised by how many people have like sold land for 1 mana, stuff like that. uh so part of the double checking everything comes from there, which maybe for wearables uh it's not a big issue, or it doesn't happen that much, but for land it has been thousands of dollars lost this way. uh so yeah, I just wanted to explain where it comes from and uh, but yeah, I feel your pain.
Yeah, I misunderstood the putting the price try. Sorry.
Maybe we could work with a checkbox or something like that that will remember the option to do a price check. But we can think a bit that a bit more with Nico or the product team.
Yeah, totally. Thank you for the idea. I'm developing a wearable donation program for new users. I have around 100 unique wearables and smart contracts in my Giving Tree wallets. Is there an easy way to? I think that is just the continue. Is there an easy way to be able to distribute wearable to a new user that is bot resistant? Well, the way the reward server is working right now is to have an optional captcha protection. So I guess that the idea to stop bots is to have just a captcha in the server or something like that. It's not. It's going to be super hard to prevent bots. Will external INEAS name like example.edh be added to the board? I don't have the answer for that. We will need to ask to the world team about that in the next TAMA. But I think that if we want to boost the usage of the Decentraland names, I don't think that that is going to be possible. But it's just my opinion about that. Okay. I think I don't know if I don't know, to be honest. Uh, if you want to ping me by in on Discord, I can take a look later.
I think that he's mentioning that if the captcha option can be used elsewhere, what you said is that the reward server that we are using right now uses a captcha to prevent bot from being.
Yeah, I got it. But as the reward server is not public,
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
we
say.
I don't know if that is in any repository that can be accessed.
Yeah, you can wait for the reward server to be public, or at least for the product team to think about what is going to happen with the reward server, or um, you can find any public implementation or of something similar that might have a captcha feature, but I'm not really aware of those implementations at the moment. But the captcha feature is it's public. Google has one, and there are other ones that are out there, like pre-captcha and whatever. But you need to implement them on your reward server. So it needs a bit of coding.
Scott, do you have you want to ask any question?
No, I think you pretty much answered everything. I mean, I've talked to Lastrom about the Giving Tree, and he's mentioned an external server. I've talked to Madamus about that. I mean, it's just something that I'm going to have to study up on and learn about, which I certainly can do. And this reward server that you're talking about, it sounds like it's months away, maybe even a quarter away, three months. Yeah, I get it. It's not anything that's going to happen soon. So if I want it to happen, I'm going to have to create my own solution in the
Yeah,
interim.
I think that the best take is to ask to the services team in the next TAMA.
Services team. Okay, thank you.
The services team.
the
It's going to happen. I think that is the next
Yeah,
one.
it's the next AMA coming up.
okay. I'll ask them. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, so if there's any last other questions from the community, you can just unmic yourself.
I have a question maybe for the community. What was what was your impression about the new marketplace filters on the full width?
Much improvement. Absolutely. I can find things a lot more easily. Also, the fact that it takes up more of my screen real estate. I mean, I think a lot of people, especially for wearables, since it's all about a look and aesthetic, at least I'm using a lot of my visual cues um, when I'm looking for something. I think that yeah, it improves the discoverability of specific things. Um, I especially like the price range feature. I mean, just having a multitude of tools to be able to specify what it is. Just as an educator, I know that not everybody has the same exceptionalities for learning or for knowledge seeking. So increasing the options in terms of what path a person can take to find an item is a good thing, right? I'm visual, but some people may just be totally data and stats related, so they'll go over to the left-hand side and check those out. So I definitely appreciate those features.
Thank you, Scott, for the feedback. On top of that, I wanted to add that we are trying to make the marketplace more accessible as well. Right now, with VoiceOver and with the tab in the keyboard, you can browse mostly. It's not all the marketplace. We are adapting that slowly, but at least the collectibles page, it's pretty much accessible, the homepage as well. And we are moving towards that sense. So it's really open for everybody to search and find the stuff that they love in the marketplace.
Okay, cool. Well, we have two things ready to Ethereum. Those are not in the roadmap, to be honest. But with Nico, we can see and take a look to those ideas. Okay, I think that okay, a new one. Okay, adding a search by user greater option could be nice. Well, yes, we know that. It's not hard because it is, sorry, we are working on the search. So, Juanma, do you want to take it?
Yeah, sure. So it's definitely something that we have in the roadmap. We are still thinking about how to implement it because it's not easy to do the translation between the creator's name and the address with the tools that we have in place right now. So it's definitely coming soon. It's something that we would like to add as a new feature, but we don't have an estimated date yet for the feature. It's going to be out soon. Onward.
So if I had the creator's address, could I find it easily?
Yeah, that would be like an easier implementation, but we want to make something like more robust where you can look for names as well. So that's why it's going to take a while. But we can take in consideration making something lightweighter, and maybe just look for address. That would be much easier. So we will think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even having that, because okay, so yesterday CK Bubbles was asking me about a specific type of wearable, and I'm like, oh, okay. I know that this creator, this creator, this creator all created those types of wearables in a specific slot. So I just typed in the creator's name for that, looking for those wearables, zero. But it's like, like many people who are power users in Decentraland, I've got a spreadsheet of everybody's username with their address. Because until the passport feature came up when you could just click and copy their address, I mean, that's how I would do airdrops to people. That's how I would look in their backpack to see, do they already have, so I have the boots, right? The cowboy boots. And I wanted it to be a feature that each person that purchased, I mean, that's a whole other thing. It's like, I'd like to be able to tie certain things together, not necessarily in a collection, but in a package. So people that bought my my cowboy boots, um, I want them to have the emote so that they can do a cowboy two-step. So the way I would do that is I would go to everybody that purchased my cowboy boots. I would copy their wallet address. I I have a link that I just call my backpack peeper, and then I post their address in there so I can see everything that's in their wallet. Did I already send them the emote? I know there's a way to do it on Polygon and whatever, but whatever. Like I said, I'm a visual person, so sorry for. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds, but yeah, having something like that, even if it's just the address that I could put in and search, that would satisfy me. That would save me a number of steps. Just because a lot of the social currency in Decentraland is wearables. It is the low entry for most creators to get in. Like now it's DCL Worlds, right? I can spend 100 mana and have a place to build. But as a creator, I can come up with a wearable, and then I can, like my glasses that I have, they're 3 mana or whatever, and oftentimes I'll give those away. So that's what we do as creators and people in the space to welcome new users. That's how we create an identity of assembling what our look is. So being able to have that discoverability, I think is a huge asset, and smoothing the path between users so that we can exchange wearables, so that we can exchange that type of information. um, I think is a plus. So even if I can search for, like, say, Serena Ellis's microphone, and I, whatever, Serena Ellis doesn't turn it up, but I can just go to my spreadsheet, or I can, whatever, copy her wallet address and then find it. I don't know. It's just another way, another path towards finding information that I'm looking for.
It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, to implement a filter by address on the back end, and then on the front end, just the user types a username, and we show a list of names that match that. They select one, and then that's translated into an address, and that's what's used against the backend. But something like that shouldn't be that. I mean, doesn't sound like there should be a big blocker in there. I don't know what do you guys think?
I don't know. We might have to give it a thought, but might be possible. Yes.
And as always, anything that I can do to help, to assist, or whatever, if you need people to, yeah, if you need me to talk to creators or whatever, like, I I'm not trying to put all this stuff on you guys. Like, I'm trying to learn more about development and the SDK7 or whatever, to like, yeah. So I think we all want the same thing. So however I can help you guys, just let me know.
Well, next one. Thanks, Scott, for all the insights. Will we have a set feature for land parcels on the places page or in Word? Um, we are going to improve, as Lautaro shared, the search for land parcels, but we have no plans to connect the marketplace with places so far. But could be an interesting idea. Okay, the next one is how many on the DCL dev team at the moment? We are 9. so far.
In the apps team, but in the whole
Yeah,
organization,
in the
there are not
technical, yeah, engineering team 9, but the whole dubs team is 11 plus all the community. So yeah, it would be nice to be able to search for Sugar Club or Dollhouse on the Places tab if you don't know the coordinates by team. Okay, yeah, we will take notes about places. I will share that with the product manager of that. My question is, God, you have a question now. Do you want to be the host in the next Dubs Tama? Okay, let's wait a little bit if we have more questions. Okay, I think that we are done.
Cool. Well, I'll wrap it up real quick. Thank you, Lautaro, Nicholas, and Ignacio for answering all the community's questions. Really excited for all the initiatives your teams are working on. Love the mobile support. Love Fiat coming for Metaverse Fashion Week. It's going to be amazing. So great work, you guys. And also special thanks to Scott for stepping up. Of course. And for everyone else in the Decentraland community for being here. And be sure to join us for the next AMA. And like we were saying, it's for the platform Catalyst and Decentraland services. So mark your calendars and start submitting your questions. Go, Scott. Come on. And thanks again, everyone. It's been wonderful being here as always. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone. Oh, oh. Just stand by and I'll get us over to the next channel. Wow, this mic is really low for some reason. Wonder why. It's no, that makes it worse. BRB.